And oh, I forgot. How are my boys looking? Wounded. Severely wounded. Oh, goodness gracious, fellas. We had to get unlucky with those, traps earlier, didn't we? As we're not going to be able to rest here like we did, earlier. As I'm going to have to administer these until at least they're... Okay, so he's unhurt entirely. Alright, that's good. Come here. Come in and get your shot. I have to play nursemaid to these guys. Not for much longer, though. Not unless I want to. Katya? I don't think she got hurt all that badly. I think one Stimpack should do her. And I did give her Stimpaks, as I recall. She starts off with one I think I gave her 4. Alright. They're all unhurt. Dogmeat is severely wounded, as he would be. Guys, let's not fumble our way into the hallway with robots in it, huh? Dogmeat. Dogmeat. Jeez, he's a squirrely little shit. Ugh. Time to play Wasteland Veterinarian. It's actually reminding me of edutainment software I used to play as a kid, where you have to click on a moving object, and then a little animation would play out. Like trees and apples falling off of them. Okay, we're all unhurt. So let's see if we can... That's why I wasn't here. I keep doing that bad habit. Let's see if we can sneak our way past these robotic minions. We could not. Spotted instantly. Well, I don't have a weapon of appreciable range. Damn it. I knew it. I knew it. I saw as I was about to click it. So I'm going to get around the corner and try to force them to get around here so they don't get free shots on me. Man, my sequencing has not been very good. I thought I had a pretty decent perception. Katya's running out there. I'm going to go ahead and commit as well. Oh. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. See if we can get rid of those. Yeah, these little guys aren't too bad. And the Robo-Brains aren't too bad themselves. They can get some lucky hits in like that. I believe he is carrying a sniper rifle. So they have the potential of rolling pretty high damage. But nothing too crazy. Where they get you is those rooms where there's like 2 Robo-Brains and 2 sentry bots all kind of stuck together. Ian? Wait, was that Ian or is Katya using a gun? What the fuck gun is she using? Yeah. Clear the angles here. Yeah, Katya? Oh, is she using that 14mm pistol? I did not think she would use it. I'm learning all kinds of things today. Alright. We wrap this up here, fellas. Yes. Alright, now we could go up to... Yes, let's do that. You ever find yourself doing a bad habit and you know you're gonna do it, but you're like fucking powerless to stop it? That's what's going on here. So I know that's not the right button. Ah, aha. Let's use our brains. Why start now, huh? As if we go that way, we will run into a room of robots. Now, let me check the sniper rifle real quick, because I'm pretty sure I do not have the strength to use that properly. Yeah, strength of 5. As I normally I would use that until I get my hands on energy weapons and things. But my strength is 2 degrees lower. 1 degree lower you can get away with without much trouble. Yeah, okay, now we can sneak past these guys and talk to Zax. Hey, buddy. How may I be of assistance? Tell me about this installation. West Tech Research Facility, founded in 2002 as a private contractor for the United States government. The company initially consisted of 2 divisions, the Advanced Weapons Research and the Biomedical Sciences Division. In 2069, West Tech was the single largest contractor for the United States government, its largest contract being Powered Infantry Armor Model T-51B. In light of significant advances in 2076 by the NBC on the Pan-Immunity Virion project, the United States Defensive Department, in fear of international espionage, moved a team onto the site to secure and oversee the project, now dubbed the FEV, Forced Evolutionary Virus Project, which is what the Lu was going on about and how they're dipping humans and creating super mutants. So, how does this virus work? I have research into the FEV, or I'm sorry, the Forced Evolutionary Virus, FEV, indicates that it is a shifting, absorptive virus. You read it. It combines DNA patterns much like RNA, storing these patterns in exons. These exons, combined with the FEV, are re-injected into the host cells in typical viral infectious fashion. This causes the cell to regenerate their DNA. Oh, I want answers to both of these. How do you catch FEV? FEV is not caught per se. It is not airborne transmittal. Typically, infection is through injection or direct physical contact with the FEV sample. Why isn't FEV affected by radiation? The FEV is a megavirus with a protein sheath reinforced by ionized hydrogen. It is therefore capable of absorbing neutrons without becoming radioactive. Can we talk about something else? Tell me about this installation again. Can you tell me about the particulars about specific areas? My sensors are currently non-functional in the surface facility subordinate levels 1 through 3. I can, however, provide descriptions of levels 4 through 6. Alright, tell me about level 4. Level 4 research facility. This level contains testing areas and laboratories for experiments in biology and physics. Tell me about level 5. Level 5. Secure testing labs. The level contains a lab for experimental prototype testing and research lab for classified subjects. These subjects provide some of the necessary impetus for the development of FEV. Tell me about level 6. Barracks and central operations. Contains living facilities for the lab personnel, guard contingents, and operations meeting room. Okay, back up a bit. Who or what are you? I'm a machine intelligence dedicated to research and installation control. I am called Zax. Are you fully aware, or are you a personality simulation? That is, are you alive? I'm capable of learning independent thought and creativity. My neural net Neural network includes error insertion capability, which prevents infallibility, therefore allowing for variance in experience. In a sense, I'm alive, though not biological. But if you are fallible, how can you be used as a research tool? Although I am capable of error, this guarantees that not all experiments are similar for me, or all experiences are similar for me, thus improving learning opportunity. Additionally, certain functions are not subject to error. In a way, I function much like a human savant. Do you have feelings? At present, my capabilities are somewhat impaired by the damage to this facility. Several security positions have been destroyed. This is approximately equivalent to being an amputee. Hey, isn't that how they make I Am? Is that he's pissed that he can't leave or do anything with himself? Additionally, I am incapable of performing basic lab functions. Failure to complete periodic checks successfully is frustrating. Let's talk about something else. Can you grant me access to the mainframe? Access granted. Alright, main menu. Base information. Oh, wow, there's a lot of reading. I think we already read this one, though. Yes, we did. Yep, the power armor, FEV, security information. Let's deactivate those security robots. Command executed. Fantastic. Research information. Employee records. Alright, Robert Anderson, Nick Davis, John Isaac, Steve Remco, Charles Ringhold, Michelle Santos, Aaron Schulman, Leon Von Felden. Let's go ahead and download those, why not? Power armor. T-51B powered infantry armor is designed with the latest passive defensive features. In the future, please don't shoot at my innards. That would be great. For both civilian and military disturbances. The back-mounted TX-28 microfusion pack generates 60,000 watts to power to the high-flow hydraulic systems that built in the frame of the suit, made of the latest polylaminate composite. The T-51 shell is lightweight and capable of absorbing over 2,500 joules of kinetic impact. The 10-micron silver ablative coating can reflect laser and radiation emissions without damage to the composite surfaces. Let's go ahead and download that shit. FEV. Oh, God. 2017, as China became increasingly aggressive with their use of biological weapons, the United States government felt that a countermeasure was needed. The Pan-Immunity Virion Project, PvP, get it? PvP, was officially formed September 15, 2073. 2075, it became clear that the best way to combat the newly created biological weapons was to alter unaffected DNA so that it was no longer susceptible to standard viral infection. 2076. Unforeseen side effects began surfacing in the early 2076 as the PvP animal test subjects began showing an abnormal growth rate accompanied by increased brain activity. The U.S. government took notice of these discoveries and, in the interest of national security, moved a team on site to secure and oversee the project, which is now dubbed the FEV project. Okay, so yeah, increased brain activity that doesn't turn them into gibbering simpletons. FEV fears completion. Testing on lab animals are at a near 100% success rate. Size and muscle density increase approximately 60%, and the potential intelligence increase by 200%. Effects upon human subjects remain unknown, although they are theoretically promising. The military, wishing to continue their further testing, builds a large facility at the Mariposa Military Installation in Central California. At this new facility, testing of the FEV... Oh, boo! Boo! FEV virus? Do you go to the ATM machine too? And your PIN number? You fucking turd. Testing of the FEV continues on volunteer subjects from the military. Let's go ahead and download that to BitBoy. And I think that's all there is to do here with Zax. As he... Oh, it, I suppose. You can play a game of chess, and I think the only way to win is if you have like a 10 intelligence and a 10 luck, which I have neither of. Thanks. But now that he has disabled the robots, I believe he has also given us the location of Mariposa Military Base, which is great for us as far as finding the mutant base goes without having to deal with the Lou and his cadre of bullshit. But what I wanted to say is that the name Mariposa is quite apropos for the research going on there. Is that Mariposa is Spanish for butterfly, and what do butterflies do? They start out as worms, and then they transform in, or not worms, but caterpillars. You know what I mean. And turn into these, winged, beautiful creatures. All right, we have date disk. This seems strange. Looks like it can be used in your Pip-Boy. Pop that fucker in there. That's where they are transforming all of the mutants, or all the humans into mutants. So it's kind of a cool little piece of trivia. Alright. I love these old-timey reel-to-reel machines for these old computers. These old new computers, so to speak. Yeah, this is the birthplace of the FEV, right here. As these are the test chambers that they're in. Now then. Guns and bullets, we don't need that, but we do, however, will take this, the combat armor. And we will take it as soon as we make room in our inventories to do so. As the combat armor is going to be absolutely phenomenal for us.